on some of the activities that have happened. Throughout the day, you see the team behind me, and you see so many people have been working so hard. Even at this convention center, I'm sure as you walked in, you saw tourists. You saw tourist buses coming in. These folks are flying in from Maui as you speak, and just to stand up something like this in such a short amount of time, it took all these individuals' efforts. We wanted to describe some of these efforts and events that happened. The other thing is I had an opportunity to fly with the Coast Guard this afternoon to see the devastating impacts firsthand. Just to fly over Kihei and continue to see the burning flames and see firsthand the impact on Lahaina, and Lahaina town was just so shocking and devastating. It looked as if it's just the whole town was devastated, the whole town was decimated, and we have video footage and we can share that with you as well. We have speakers here today, and they all played a pivotal role to provide disaster relief for the resident of Maui and for the resident of the Big Island and to the state as well. So first up, I wanted to thank Major General Kenneth Hara. If it wasn't for his leadership, he is the incident command for the state of Hawaii. So I wanted to first introduce General Hara.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Luke. I want to start first by offering my condolences and prayers to Maui, the residents, to the visitors there. Really, really sad, as the Lieutenant Governor had mentioned. I'm going to first review the support that we've been providing to Maui County, and then after that, talk about Hawaii County. So we've been providing support for search and rescue. As I mentioned earlier today, the primary focus is to save lives and then to prevent human suffering and to mitigate great property loss. So that's exactly what the counties were and have been doing and are doing. So I have to defer to both Maui County and Hawaii County. If you're expecting like how many buildings were damaged, how many deaths, we're letting the counties take the lead for providing those statistics. So for the missions, search and rescue, I also mentioned we're in support of the county fire departments with military helicopter, fire suppression, water bucket support, and I'll go over some of the stats at the end as I'm closing out. Providing traffic control and security. What we do anticipate is additional requests, and we're already providing support for trying to get the communications back up, water distribution. We're hearing that Maui may need additional law enforcement support, so that may be both for federal law enforcement and state law enforcement, so we're working through that. And then as we start getting closer towards the recovery, we know we're going to be leaning on our federal partners for support with debris clearance, temporary housing, and then trying to get the loans and the businesses and the individual assistance and public assistance for Maui County. So just few. I don't have all of the stats for the Hawaii County. So my understanding is most of the roads and communities have been opened. But again, I'm going to defer it for Hawaii County to make the detailed numbers on that. But I do know that the mission that the 25th Combat Aviation Brigade was supporting with 2 UH-60 Blackhawks and 1 CH-47 Chinook helicopter ended their mission 11:30 today. So they're no longer requiring military assistance. So that's great news for Hawaii County. And then the numbers, so just the National Guard guys, 2 CH-47 supporting Maui County. They flew 13 hours today, did 58 drops, and about 150,000 gallons of water to assist with suppression of the fire. With that, I'll turn it back over to Lieutenant Governor.